Okay, doll, this is just about the broadest overview of the room that I can get with this camera. This is the system. This is how the room looks now that I've actually gone in and laid the pieces in. This is what it's giving. Currently I have my same desk as before. I do want to replace it with the CB2 desk, but as for now, I think that it's very aesthetic. I think that with the clear top, the glass top, and the black leg, that is a really nice piece. So I think it's a gorgeous piece. I have my Chanel book laying there from Home Goods that I picked up, but I do plan to move that to my nightstand. But I wanted to just give you an overall view of the aesthetic of the room, how the Pax inspired system has brought the room to life. Space has come together in a way that is very curated, it's very aesthetic, and trust me, I played with this quite a bit to get all the sections just right, not looking cluttered. Lights are with lights, it's neutral, but there are pops of colors here and there, but it's neutral where it needs to be. And to me, that gives it a very aesthetic feel. Here, you know, I have a wider space, which I'm using currently. I have my two Goyard St. Louis bags hanging there, but I definitely can move those or put more shelves in that big section, or you know, just some other pieces if I wanted to. Checking me out on YouTube Shorts, I do a lot with my larger tote bags here. I've been doing a lot with them this week, but I absolutely love those two. One is with the brown, the light brown trim. The other is with the black trim. And they are fairly recent purchases, like within the last 3 years. I got them as work bags. I really love these two bags. Definitely great investment pieces if you are in the market for a tote bag. There is my Alma BB with the damier. This shelf here, this is the sunglasses, and I love the space here. I love them being here because once I get ready, straight from being dressed, my makeup and stuff in those areas, and then come over here, have my sunglasses out on display to where I can pick a pair out and see what I've got and be reminded of, you know, which ones I have. I mean, there's more sunglasses here, the boxes, and in the boxes here and there are more sunglasses. But I just left them boxed up because, you know, some are, you know, like my Prada shades, my YSL Betty shades are here, but I know that they're there. So I didn't want them out collecting dust or getting, God forbid, scratched or anything. So I just kept these like in their case, but they're here. I'm aware of it. And so I have them there. These are YSL Blaze sunglasses, which I absolutely love. I probably do need to have these more so out on display so that I can remember to wear them, because I haven't worn them lately. I don't think I've worn them all summer, actually. I really like these for like brunch or going out on Sundays. I don't know why, but why this is my Sunday shade, why these are my Sunday shades. But I just love them for that. But I haven't been anywhere in a while, so maybe that's why I haven't thought to reach for them. But I also have been reaching for more like symmetric, aesthetic type shades, like my two pairs from Amazon or my Prada shades, and that sort of thing. So I'm thinking now, like, should I pull them out? But I really don't want them just kind of out. I don't know. I want to put up, but I'll just have to make a mental note to, you know, start to bring these girls back out, especially for the summertime. I really like wearing those. But I was speaking about the Prada shades here. So these are my black Pradas, which I don't think I've worn these all summer either. Yeah, I really love the handle of it. The geometric kind of vibes on the side of them. The sleekness across the front. And just the size of them. I think that they're a really, really nice pair of sunnies. So yeah, that's that shelf there. And then here, dog, ZARA clutch, one of my ZARA clutches. I haven't worn this quite as much as I thought that I would, but I know that it's definitely a staple piece, especially with all of the shoes that I have that are from ZARA here. I know that it'll definitely get worn for a night clutch, a nighttime clutch is what I was thinking, or like a Sunday kind of like a Sunday kind of clutch. And yeah, so I have that there just to remind me to use it, but also it's really pretty, a really pretty bag. I have my vintage Dolce & Gabbana heels that I can't even fit anymore, but they're still a very gorgeous, reminds me of Italian footwear type shoe. I actually thrifted these, as you can see, for $4.80, girl. So I absolutely love these. All leather, all suede. The sole is even leather. These are just a gorgeous heel. And I used to wear these with like ripped up jeans and a white shirt, and with this pop of color, it's just so pretty. Look at the heel, look at the craftsmanship on these. Just a really lovely pair of shoes. So definitely not going anywhere. They're in my collection. Here on this shelf, I have a couple of my sandals. I put my Dior flats, my LV sandals, and then my ASIC sneakers that I've only worn a few times here, because I feel like these are summer shoes. Like, you know, if I'm looking for a tennis shoe or something in the summer, this would be a great dressy, casual yet modern sneaker to throw on, which I haven't done it all the summer. But that's how I style my shelves, with like things that key pieces that I will reach for. And then my LV like kind of dad sandal here, which I haven't worn a lot this summer. I wore those a lot in the spring, but for the summer I haven't really worn them a lot. But I just feel like it's so low, and everything there seems like it's getting really dusty, especially from being next to my beautiful UV grass, which is longer than Pampas. Shed a little bit, and I just didn't want my bags done. I have my Saint Laurent bag up at the top there. This bag here is a really, really nice bag. It's not one that I see much anymore, but she's such a beautiful bag. Leather, a linen. I just think it's really pretty, like for a brunch, lunch. I love this bag, and I want to have an Italian trip or Aruba or somewhere where I can really, really pull this out. The coloring on it gets dirty really easy, so I need to get a stain protector on this, but also clean it up. Jumbo Chanel's there. Like, since this side here is dedicated to all of my shoes and such, that it's kind of a dressy arrangement, I would say. Like, not really dressy though, because you know I dress my shoes up and down, but I just felt like the bags, at least today, were comfortable. I was comfortable with them being on the same shelf as my heels and stuff. I think it just looks really classy there. The top few rows, those clear heels at the top, those are my go-tos. Like, I wear those year round. Dress them up, dress them down. I'm a clear heel, neutral, and then sparkly toe kind of girl. So what you see is what I actually wear. All of the shoes, majority of them are my ZARA shoes, which I absolutely love these heels, especially these with the little design on them. I think these are so gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Look at that jacquard print. Look at the bling on the toe. Oh my God, these are so gorgeous. And I've never worn these before, but I definitely want to take them, like when I go to Paris, I would like to have them on just to go, like if I'm going for dinner only, or like to a cute little cafe in the morning to get breakfast, a sleek back bun. I think those are just gorgeous. Also, I had gotten these. I think these are so pretty. The sling back on them, I think is gorgeous. It's that same print. Oh, these are just gorgeous. I haven't worn these either. Tags are still on them, but I did get them at a reduced price. But I love these. I think these would be so gorgeous with just a simple like wide leg jean, and like a white, even a white t-shirt, okay? And some jewelry, a little jewelry, light accessories, but some nice jeans. I think that would be just so pretty to have on something so casual, but then to pop it with something so dressy and so elegant on the foot. These I wear all the time, girls. Like, I've worn these, girls, to work all the time. I love these shoes. I had these, I believe, first. Along with these, I got them as work heels, and I wore them as work heels. I wore these so much that I actually have two pairs of this same shoe when the ones that I had first started to seem like they were being worn a lot. I was like, well, I like those, I wear them a lot. So those are those. And then I ended up getting another pair while they had them. My mom was like, a shoe like that, you know, when you have a shoe that's just too good that you love, then you get a second pair so that you always, I have like a pair and a spare. So I was like, okay, yes. So I did that with those because I wore these like every day to work. I love that. And I think they're different enough. Like these, I have a rounded toe and the heel height is taller. These are more of a neutral color. The divot on the toe is square, or the detail on the toe. And they're both sling back, but you can see that this is like a beige on these, and then these are like clear. These shoes up here, I love. I picked them both up during Easter. I think that I actually did a video with you guys where I showed y'all me trying these on and getting them. I think they're so pretty. These are a mesh. So pretty. And these are just like bling bling, honey, like, but not in a gaudy way, and they're sling back. I love these. I fell in love with both, and I was like, I'm getting both of these shoes. And I wore one to my house closing, which was the same, it was in May around that same time, and then I wore the other ones for Easter. But I like them. I feel like I could wear them like with a really pretty dress or for dinner. I just really love nice shoes. All of these up here, you dolls probably have seen me style wear these in New York for my birthday night in New York. They were gorgeous with my outfits. I've worn these. I styled them in that Yeezy video, and then these are the clear but in a wedge heel, which I don't reach for these as much because the pitch is high on them, but I still think they're gorgeous. I've worn these to church. These are really pretty. Liliana. All of these three are from ZARA. I like these a lot. I just got these around in May, like Easter time, and I've worn these with, I haven't worn them to work or anything, but I wore them to brunch. I think I wore them on my husband's birthday, but they're really pretty. They're mesh. So I like the little detail of that being mesh. I just like those a lot. These were my little mesh shoes that my mom gifted me with, and I absolutely love these. I wear them to work. It's got that patent leather detail. I want to wear these a lot more in the fall, but those are so cute. They're from Amazon, so I could definitely put a link there. These are my ZARA Ride or Dies. These are like my little throw-on shoes after I come out of work and I take my heels off, or if I'm going out for lunch to run an errand or something, then I wear these a lot. I've had them a couple of years and I have love them. I wish I had another pair because they haven't worn down. They still are in good shape. I've even gone for walks in these my lunch break and stuff. They're not tarnishing or fading. These are really good. So if I am in ZARA and I see they have more flats, I really like their flats, and I'm gonna pick up some more. I was seeing down here are just a smattering of different little pointy toe colorful shoes. Some are clear, some are print, like the snake skin but with the clear. These are just like some of, I mean, you know, lower priced shoes that I love. Olivia, Ferguson, Anna Michelle, just things that I love. Liliana is another brand that I really love, and they're all here. So these are just like for a pop of color, like if you were out and about. You could go monochromatic, you could go all black, pop of color on the foot, or pair it with a handbag. If you don't wear them, you know, they are not like leather, they're like man-made upper. They will start to kind of dry rot, so you can see that the materials are pulling apart here. Look at that, stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, on the foot, you're not gonna notice that as much, but after a while, you have to get rid of them because they're just kind of like, they're not made to last forever, but they're just really fun shoes, I would like to say, because look at this. This just kind of wraps up all around the calf, up the leg, or you could just kind of wrap it just, you know, lower. But I love these too. I think I've only worn these once, if that. But this one has a really nice look. It's suede. I love the toe box on these, and just some really pretty shoes. These I've worn. They are high, but they are pretty. They zip up the back. I like these. I like these with jeans. And you kind of just lace it up the front. I think these are really pretty, very sexy, like just to have on a bright red shoe with a jean. And then to have this on the bottom, I think that's really pretty. So I did go full shoes for the most part on this section. I just thought it was better and it was more aesthetic than kind of spacing the shoes out throughout this system. So that was just a choice that I made, but there's definitely more room. Like you can see some, I have only 2 heels. Here I've got 3 a row. At the bottom, I've got 4 in a row. And then I also kind of went over on the very bottom here with a couple more pairs, but I definitely have more shoes than this, but these are just the ones that I wanted to put out on display. These hold a lot. You could put some in front and back. You could turn them sideways. The bookcases are deep and they have a lot of space. Moving on to this middle section, dolls. The top is a Louis Vuitton bandolier bag at the top, which I use mainly more so for travel or weekend, as a weekend bag. But I have shopped with this bag, like a shopping bag, because I can crossbody it. It's just a gorgeous bag. And I do use that quite a bit, but not often. You know, when I pull it out, I pull it out. It stays out for a while, but it's not one that I tend to reach for. The second shelf here, I put my Chanel Trendy here with a cute bag because I think it's so cute. It doesn't have to be things that are logo on your shelves. I mean, these are yours, so you customize them how you want to customize. But I do have that up there. The next shelf are just a collection of little coffee table books that I picked up, I believe, from Home Goods, TJ Maxx or Ross, something like that. It's a set of 4. It's a Chanel, a Prada, a Gucci, and a Dior. Next to those books, I do have a Chanel makeup bag, and I really like that bag. I haven't used it yet. I actually picked it up recently. I was gonna use that. I ordered it to have my Chanel skincare in. And as you all saw, I did start kind of using it more so on my Louis Vuitton niece. Or use that, but probably for travel, I'll put my skincare in there or different things. Moving down, I have this really pretty sculpture or vase that I picked up from Home Goods for sure. I love that. I like the shininess of it. I like that it's not matte because the rest of my house, as you dolls will see if you watch some of my home vlogs and stuff, is that most of my house, if not all of my house, all of the things in the rest of my house are matte. Vases, all of like my flatware is matte. There's not a shine to be found anywhere, to be honest. And I like that. I have a restoration hardware type vibe throughout my home. So in this area, when I saw that, I was like, that is different. That is unique. And it's so opposite of what I have going on in the rest of my house. And since this is my space, you know, exclusively, I wanted something that was unique to the space, to this, you know, the whole concept here. And also something that was kind of like pop art, but aesthetic. So aesthetic pop art in the sense that it's black. It's still a neutral type vibe, but that shine to it to me stands out and was just a showstopper piece that I knew I wanted to have in this room. I had planned to put it on the desk, but I've been keeping my desk very sleek, empty, minimal. And I typically will kind of house things here. Like if I'm working on my makeup brush orders, I'll lay them out on here. Or if I'm filming for you dolls and I have favorites or things that I'm unboxing, then I place them on the desk. But for the most part, I just keep it really sleek, really aesthetic and clear. Pliage from Longchamp tote bag has been an absolute new favorite of mine. I really, really love this bag. I've been carrying it like crazy. I see why it's, you know, a really good bag that everybody has been raving about that has one, and it's just like a classic bag. These bags are inexpensive. They're around the $200 price point. They wear well. The material is such that you can just wipe it down. I think it's like a nylon blend or recycled blend or something like that. But really, really nice bag. I cannot say enough nice things about it. I do want to get a review out for you dolls about that bag soon. Here dolls, just moving down. Don't always display like packaging or boxes and stuff that things come in. But for this one, I really like the Chanel box because this is a box that I've had for years. It is, the mirror that I got from Chanel was my first Chanel piece. And it was at a time when it was like, Chanel who? Like who? Me? I have Chanel. It was like a mirror, but I felt connected to the brand. I felt like I had some luxury. And that's another thing I always encourage you dolls is to get something small. Like everything you buy from a brand or a label doesn't have to be like $2,000 or a huge investment. It can be a compact, a mirror, sunglasses, makeup, like Dior makeup if you don't have Dior, or Dior lip gloss, or YSL foundation, or YSL eyeshadows. You know, you can get some things without breaking your bank or going broke. So I like that box for that reason. Plus it's black and white, so I've had this box before aesthetic was a thing, or before I was into being aesthetic. Vintage clutch, which I absolutely love. I've had this for years, decades. It reminds me of like, not really Sex in the City, but just Carrie Bradshaw and how she had her vintage pieces, her vintage bags and stuff, where she left her Carrie necklace in there in the lining. When she bumped back into big. But you know, if you know, you know. If you're a Sex and the City fan, then you know. Here is my little Fendi baguette, which is another, I guess it's a vintage piece. It wasn't vintage when I got it, but at this point I believe it would be considered vintage because this is probably from, oh my gosh, the 2000s. Did I get this as a graduation from college gift, which would have been 2003. So girl, yeah. But this is the Zucca print. I love Fendi. I want to say Fendi is one of my top brands for sure. And then, like I was saying, I just had a couple of shoes down here. I have my very old Speedy, my original Speedy bag. Oh my gosh, look at this girl. Bless her heart. But love this bag. So many memories. This was one of my first, probably my second Louis Vuitton bag ever. And I got this back in, oh my gosh, again, the 2000s, the 99s, 2000s. So she's definitely a classic. All of the little holes, you can adjust your shelves. You can go higher, you can go skinny, you could put a shelf here if you wanted to and come across and just have like a shelf for sunglasses. You could come across and leave enough space to have a shelf for your perfumes, or you could do a couple of shoe shelves in here, whatever you want to do. The Christian Dior book tote, this is in the medium size, and I really like this bag for a few years now. It's the perfect size, especially to carry like a laptop, a book, you know, to travel with, to go on a plane with, to go on a car ride with, to go to brunch with. Like, I love this Dior bag. These are the two shelves that you guys see behind me when I've been filming as of lately. So I kind of wanted to make sure that these four, this little quadrant here, or this little area here, was more, not staged, but I'm very mindful that this is the background for when I'm filming my videos. So I just have a couple of pieces. One is a framed little cutout that I had. I told you dolls about, it was Naomi Campbell, I believe, and I just thought it was very much, I've had that picture framed and had it for years, but I think it kind of gives my vibe, my look, and I just think it just inspires me. So I love Naomi Campbell, and then that's the photo. I have my Tom Ford desk or coffee table book there, and just this little gold, I don't know, piece of art I call it, statue that I got from Ross a long time ago. But I like that it's gold. I like that it's giving a little bit of color, a little pizzazz in the space. And so I have that there, and then I have my, has to be one, I'll say that about everything, but my favorite, one of my favorite bags, I'll say that. And it is the Louis Vuitton, the top handle bag that I carry all the time. I have my LV Cyclone shade. So I was like, yeah, I got a couple of my favorite pieces right here. Gotta love that. I did kind of play around with it a little bit, but I like that. And it looks good when I'm seated there. I just added my Cyclone sunglasses there because they were here with all the other sunglasses, but I moved them over to have them more so on display. Moving down, on this shelf, I have my LV Palm Springs mini little bag. I love this bag. You can wear it crossbody, you can wear it on your back, of course. You can wear it as a shoulder bag. I love this bag. LV Bumbag. Definitely Pantined quite a bit on there, and I need to clean that. I don't know what that is, but hopefully it's something I can wipe off. Chanel Mother's Day haul. And I just have, you know, some of the things are still boxed up in there. I just had the bags. I think they look really nice, really aesthetic. I had set them back there while I was filming the video for you guys and doing the unboxing, or after I finished, just to kind of get them out the way. And I actually liked how they looked. I know a lot of people have problems with saving packaging or boxes or bags or, you know, things that products come in or displaying them. But I mean, it's your prerogative, like Bobby Brown would say, if y'all know Bobby Brown. Then you put up what you want to put up. And this is my space. I set them back there, and then I came back and I was like, oh my God, that looks cute. Like, I like the vibe of that. It's aesthetic, it's white, it's bright, it's Chanel. And yeah, so they're there. They may be gone tomorrow, but for right now, that's what I have on that shelf. So definitely can add some things there. Y'all know these are 4 separate bookcases or units. And then on the top, I still have one more to go, but I've been having my Saint Laurent bag up there, and so it kind of just has been sitting up there in the far left corner without having put the 4th extender on. Should have one additional one, as you dolls can see here on the very top. Those been added to each of those systems there, or aka bookcases. But you can see it gives a really custom feel, a really nice vibe that I'm very appreciative of. And I think that this is definitely a way to give your space a customized feel and view. Carve it out based on the size of your room, the width, the height, and then you go from there. And because you're able to curate it specifically to your space with the correct dimensions and what you're working with, it gives it a very nice custom feel, because you are essentially customizing the space or the pieces to fit your space. So as you can see, this video finds you well and that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to comment below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more of something, and I'll be glad to get that up for you dolls for sure. Room is definitely a work in progress. So as things develop, if you dolls are interested, I will definitely give you updates. And I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you dolls in the next one. Bye.